Welcome back. Now in this video we will start working right on the login body. So first of all I'll go towards the directory login screen. In here right click, create a new file and name this as body. In here we will have a stateful widget, so write st. There we go, the stateful. Name this as a login body. Remove this key, we don't need this, and click in here, stateful widget, add the library material.dot. There we go. So we will be working right on the login body. So in here copy that from here and we will go towards the login screen.dot. In here, as you guys can see, that body right in the scaffold. Remove that login background from here and just paste the login body in here. Click in here at the library login screen body.dot and remove that one. You are just good. Now just simply press the Ctrl S and you guys will notice that there is going to be just an empty screen, because right in the login body there is nothing, just an empty container. First press the Ctrl S and you guys will notice the empty screen. There we go. Okay, now if you go towards the login body, in here as you guys can see, just an empty container. So that's the reason. Now we have already created the background for the login screen. So what I'll do, back towards the login screen.dot, from here we remove the login background. Okay, now I'll simply just go towards the background.dot, which is for the login background. Okay, we will use this as a child. So for that purpose, what I'll do, right in here, let's have that child. So in here we'll say final, then we say widget. It's going to be non-changeable, so that's why in here we add that final key, and it's going to be widget. So in here child. Okay, and we did that before, okay, in the previous scheme. So now let's have the constructor for the login background, curly braces, write it on semicolon, and in here we will say required this dot child. There we go, all just fine. Now we will simply just go down and below this position widget, in here we'll say child. As I told you already, we will have that as child, so that's why we created that. And now we will use that login background right in the login body that we created before, just in order to get all of this output right on the screen in here. So let's go toward the login directory. Okay guys, please don't confuse in that. Now we are on the background, as you guys can see in here. Now we will go towards the body.dot, which is that dot file. So don't confuse in that. Now we will have the login background right in here on this login body, in order to get the data and display it right in here, like we just did before, the combination of the two color, and also we add the man top and the man bottom. So we can get that by that process that I explained earlier. So let's have that in here. Return the login background. So in here we'll say login, then we say background. There we go, this segregation, as I told you, we'll have that right in here. So it's going to tag that child, and in there we will just have the single child score view widget, and right in there we'll say child again, and let's have the column widget, because we will set the login logo for this login screen right in the login body. You guys will notice that just in a while. Okay, first let me just complete the code. So in here first we will add the property man axis alignment, so it's going to be right in the center. So man axis alignment dot center. Now we will have a children, and right in the children, take this down with the help of image. Let me just add it dot asset right in there. we will provide the path now. So in here string, now we will provide the path. So as you guys can see that asset folder right in here, and then that folder icons, open that. In here as you guys can see that login.png, we are about to use that right on the login screen in the body, login body. Okay, so don't confuse in that. Now we will provide the path asset, and guys make sure the spelling and also make it in a proper manner. So in here asset, then it's right inside the icons folder. So in here icons, then slash again, then we say login, the name of that image, so login.png, that is fine. In here comma, now what I'll do, I'll just press the Ctrl S, and you guys will notice that image login.png right on the login body with the background color, a combination of two colors as I explained earlier. So press the Ctrl S, and there we go, boom, the background combination of two color. There we go with the top and the bottom, because we are using that login background right in the login body, and we return that. Okay, so don't confuse in that, and I have already explained this in detail earlier. And then as you guys can see that image, so in here with the help of image.asset as I explained, and then we set the path for that image, and boom, there we go with the output. Now we will just provide the height, but first in here I'll just create the size in here like we did before. So in here we'll say size, the capital S, and then type size object, and let's have the meta query in here, dot of contacts, and right at n we'll say dot size. So you guys already know the working of this, and now let's go ahead. And first what I'll do, I'll just create some size box in order to make a proper alignment for the height. In there we'll say size box, and right in there we'll say height. We're gonna take the type size in here object, and then we say height. Let's get the 0.04% on the screen. In here comma, all good. And also the height for this image, in here we'll say height, and then we say type size object, and then we say height. Let's take the 0.32% on the screen, right at end semicolon. All just fine, and now I'll just press the Ctrl S, and you guys will notice the changes. Okay, so now it's a little bit smaller in size with proper alignment. So we have successfully added the image icon for the login and right in the login body, and it's working totally fine. So basically that's it for this video, and we will work further right in the next video. So see you.